Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and it is time for the final episode of my MLB The Show 24 Road to the Show Career Mode series. It all comes down to this: the 2025 World Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Minnesota Twins. This is our second season making the World Series, and this is a rematch of our 2024 World Series. Minnesota is back for revenge today. We swept them in the World Series in Ryan Gamer's rookie season in Major League Baseball. And what a historical series this has been. Thank you all so much for all the support on this one. The MLB The Show 24 series will be starting on March 14th, so stay tuned for that one. We will be starting in high school, going to college, and then making our way to the majors. But this series will be forever remembered here on the channel, and I just want to thank each and every one of you all for all the support. I mean, this series will be forever remembered, and I feel like people will be going back to this series many years to come. I got to play for my favorite team for the first time here on the channel. We've never played for the Reds. We finally got drafted to the Reds, and what a series it has been. It is not over. 7 games left, possibly. In today's episode, you're going to see the full World Series of Ryan Gamer and the Cincinnati Reds versus the Twins. You can see Cincinnati, we had a first round bye, the number 1 seed in the National League. We took down Philadelphia 3-0. Then, in an electric NLCS, we won 4-2 against Atlanta, but that was an awesome series. On the other side, Minnesota barely made the playoffs. They went through Baltimore, the 3 seed, swept them. Then they took down Cleveland, the number 2 seed in the AL, to advance. It was tied 1-1 against Seattle, and they won the next 3 games to advance to the World Series. That's how the 2 teams got there. I need all of y'all's one-times. I need all the hype and positive, encouraging comments. You all are amazing. Like all of you all, the hype and positivity, the funny comments you provided throughout this series. I'll never forget this series. You all are legends. Thank you so much for all the support, all the fun comments, and just being here the entire time. No matter when you jumped into this series, I greatly appreciate all the support. And I mean, here we go. We got Lodolo on the mound versus Chris. And Ryan Gamer's had a historical postseason so far, batting .485, 5 home runs, 15 RBIs, a slugging of over 1,000. We've locked in postseason MVP. We did not win World Series MVP. Kelm Collier got it last year, actually. Who's going to step up? Starting out game 1, Great American Ballpark, October 24th, 2025. Friday night baseball here at Great American Ballpark. You can't make this stuff up. The storylines have been fantastic. Are you kidding me? A rematch of the World Series. The Minnesota Twins are back, and they're going to be back with a vengeance. Chris Paddock, Nick Lodolo, battling it out today. You see Ryan Gamer batting the typical 3rd spot. Ellie De La Cruz has moved to 6th, and he's been dominating. Alex Bregman's been dominating, but that Minnesota Twins lineup is really good. They got Buxton there at 6th. They've got a lot of great hitters. Carlos Correa. They got Royce Lewis. I mean, they've got so many good hitters too. This is going to be a battle. Let's lock it in and focus up, everybody. And let's win the 2025 World Series for back-to-back World Championships for the Cincinnati Reds. Come on, everybody.
This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. So here's the lefty, Nick Lodolo.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder.
Batting third.
Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that?
Let's play some baseball, everybody. World Series at Great American Ballpark, Game 1.
These guys
what a dream.
Are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but all
swing, and this one's
please go.
blasted.
No, underneath it.
On the warning track.
Good catch. That's a great catch. Just barely underneath it. What an electric start that would have been to the World Series. Runner on first. I'm going to be focused again, just like you've seen me this entire postseason. Focusing up, everybody.
You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall.
So 2 down. Here's Royce Lewis. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding.
Come on, Ryan.
Stop now.
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt.
There's a swing and a drive.
Try to get the best reaction I could get. That might get him.
Turn and heads for second. Now the tag
Ryan, the Punisher. That's
Throw
incredible.
for the 3rd out.
That's what we do. I mean, Ryan has done it all year. He's done it the entire postseason. Not only has this been a great postseason hitting, we have dominating in the field. Base running, we don't talk about base running on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. We're down 1, though. Come on, Reds. Bottom of the 3rd, nobody on, 2 outs. World Series Game 1.
And a foul ball.
Come on, Ryan. You got this.
2 down, nobody on. And a curve misses outside. That's towards center.
That's a great pitch. Right in the in-between spot there. That middle, kind of middle bottom right area is really tough to get over on. And that's been one of Ryan's weak spots throughout this career mode series and really on all the MLB The Show series on the channel. Good fan cam here from Great American Ballpark. Not a bad seat in this ballpark.
Game 1 of the World Series. In now for the Reds, number 12.
Chris, you better watch out. Ryan Gamer historically struggles on the channel in Game 1s of any series. He didn't in the last 2, though. But he did in the first game of the... Well, let's see. He didn't in the NLCS, but he did in the NLDS. Hit a double or better. Okay. Best out of 7 games. All we need is 4 wins.
The pitch. Check swing. Did he
That's
go?
a
No.
great pitch. We didn't go? Oh, yeah. I agree, umpire. I had no intent to swing.
Big swing and a miss.
Really consistent.
You can tell the
release
nerves
points,
are getting to us right now.
up and down, and have excellent command at both locations.
And fouled off.
Focus up. Clear the mechanism, right? Step off.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home
Clear the
plate.
mechanism.
Here comes a pitch. And another ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now.
Full count.
Expect for that guy to come
Get
right
those
at
one
you
times
with a
ready.
fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
I'll take a walk all day, every day. Bottom of the 6th already. What a fast game one.
Base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Listen to the fans here. Just fired up here at Great American Ballpark. Love it.
Fastball for a strike.
With 2 strikes,
Still,
may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, the manager gave the still sign. We got to listen. Not known for our base running. Worked. Bad throw. We got a pretty good jump, though, it felt like. 1-0. That's a big steal.
And he gets Bregman.
I tell you, Alex has done great, though. Alex just broke his bat.
Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Didn't he just slam his bat against the ground and break it? I love that heart, Alex. Alex dominated in the postseason, though. I love that heart.
Right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone,
settle down.
But don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
You got to keep your head in the World Series, right? Keep your head. We're going to build up Alex in the dugout.
Nice job of the pitcher to bear down.
Ellie, come on, Ellie.
Excellent piece of work.
Solo runner at third.
One time for Ellie.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 2 outs. Lifted in the air.
That's in play. It's in play.
The run scores from third.
1-1.
It's 1-1.
Huge game tying at bat right there. Came through in
Ellie,
a
you
spot
legend.
to drive in the run.
That's what we do.
A lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died.
That's textbook hitting, everybody.
Second. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Look at
Well,
this.
there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late. But a knock here would be a huge lift
Top
for him
the 7th, runner on second,
his
1
team.
out. 1-1 ball game.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second
Look
is
alive,
ready
Ryan.
to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the throw.
Got him! Ryan does it again.
Well, these guys were trying to take a lead late in this ball game. It looked like he had a real chance to get
Look
it
at
there
Ryan
safely,
just having fun out
the
there.
defense was all over it. Close play at the plate.
That's a great tag by the catcher,
just
though.
in
I mean,
time to keep the game tied.
a great tag.
Now it's the right fielder.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
1-1. Bottom of the 8th.
If you're a base
Runner on
runner, you
first,
gotta
no
stay
outs.
dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try
Give
your
our team
best
the
to
lead.
get in the scoring position.
Brock Stewart on the mound. 4-seam, sweeping curve, cutter, sinker, circle change. Give me that circle change low.
That one finds
That's
the
a
zone.
nasty sweeping
0-1.
curve.
Late in the game,
Okay.
everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And it's even up.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
So now 1-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog.
Come
That's
on,
a
Ryan.
pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed. They creep it.
Strike 3.
Good
Got
pitch.
him swinging. One gone here.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch.
That's where
up
you
to.
throw it against
I mean,
Ryan.
guys are
It looked
coming in, and
close
they're
when he
going
released
max
it.
effort.
It's
They're
coming in
not
at
looking to go
98
long
miles per hour.
distance.
It's
Matt
just,
Wallmer, the
when it's
next
that
twin
close,
up
you
to
got to
hit.
swing. And we chased it. Probably, we shouldn't have, obviously, but good pitch. 1-1, top of the 9th. Runner on first, 2 outs. Come on, Reds. Make a play, Ryan. Do you want to win or do you want to lose, Reds? You got to answer it right now. Emilio on the mound. 0-1 count.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second.
He does it again. Come
Now
on.
the tag at third.
He
and
did it
got
again.
And that is that. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left.
I know you are like,
5,
how
6,
nervous were you there,
7
Ryan?
lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. All tied 1-1.
I think you can tell. I mean, there's nothing like the World Series, everybody. I mean, are you kidding me? Reds win! The Raleigh Reds win Game 1 of your 2025 World Series.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I am so proud of this team. That's how you fight. That's a World Series game right there, everybody. 2-1 ball game. They had 9 hits. Our defense and pitching staff was able to hold them to 1 run on 9 hits. We had 6 hits and 2 runs. What a game. What a game. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Ryan did not do good at the plate. We have to mention that. He struggles in game 1s historically. We got to bounce back. But fielding, spectacular showing today. This was Gold Glove fielding. We are a massive reason why we won that ball game. That's what we did last year in the World Series. We didn't hit the ball well. We didn't hit the ball well at all. It's as simple as that. But what we did do is get the job done in the field. You're not always going to be on hitting in baseball. You're against the best on the other side. But sometimes you make up for it in other ways, and that's what Ryan did today. This Raleigh Reds team rallied together for that win. We held on. Won in the 9th inning. Bottom of the 9th. Who did it? Let's look at the game log. Who just got the RBI to win that game? Are you kidding me? Let's see. Fraley with a home run to win the game. A walk-off home run in Game 1 of the 2025 World Series by Jake Fraley. Does it get more electric than that, YouTube? Are you kidding me? Wow, I love this game. I love this series. Thank you all for being a part of this. Jake Fraley with an RBI, Ellie with an RBI. We struggled today. Ryan was not hot at the plate, but we did have that stolen base, so that was good. Wait, it was that stolen base. Did that stolen base led to Ellie De La Cruz getting that single, right, to tie it earlier? I believe it was that stolen base, so good call by the manager there. And Lodolo dominated. He struggled in the first series, right? He got it together late in the NLCS and only 1 earned run tonight. That's your 3rd runner-up or 2nd runner-up on the Cy Young this year for the National League, so that's pretty huge, right? And Antone has a good year. Emilio, they had a great game. Our bullpen continues to do it, and our coach or our manager and pitching coach decided to not put in Tanner Scott yet. That's brave. That is brave to not put in the best closer of the year. I'm going to take a couple screenshots. We're going to go to the clubhouse and get ready for Game 2. What a game. I mean, this, I tell you, wow. Last year was electric. This year is electric. But I tell you, the nerves when you're in the World Series in this game, like, it is nuts because, like, so much is at stake on every single at-bat and every single play. And we lose. That means this series finale is going to be the most disappointing thing ever. But listen, we just got to play our game. Just go back to the clubhouse every time, just in case the game crashes. I think you have to in the playoffs anyways, but I tell you, this is nuts. Game 2, we're up 1-0. Andrew Abbott on the mound, who's had a good postseason so far here. Let's play some baseball, everybody. Just gotta limit the nerves here in this final game. Final game in these final, hopefully 4 games. Imagine final 3 games, I guess, but come on. Wow, I love this game. I love this series.
Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Cincinnati Reds.
You all ready? This doesn't get you fired up. I don't know what will.
All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab, Andrew Abbott. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw
Andrew.
a high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Starting with the play in the field here.
51 away, and next for Minnesota, Spencer Steer. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field.
Have you all ever seen me read jumps as good as I've read it in the postseason? Like, I am on right now. I don't want to, let's settle down. Stay humble. Settle down, Ryan. But, like, we're on. Let's just stay focused.
We knew he was going to be a stud just coming up.
Pablo
Lopez.
Lopez.
The minor leagues and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Nope. I didn't go.
Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And Joe McDonald says he went around. 2 outs, base is empty. That one misses. And
That is coming in quick. Good eye. Don't want it.
Another ball. And Pablo Lopez will deliver.
3-1 count.
And there's ball 4.
That's a great walk. I mean, keep it
I
simple.
think he's okay with that outcome.
Keep it simple.
It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Come on, Alex. Get a rip now. Crush the baseball.
The next to hit for the Reds. A swing and a miss. That
all right.
retires the side, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Cincinnati. Scoreless after 1.
Alex has struggled the first few games here of the World Series, or first at-bats of the first 2 games. But, you know, that's baseball. He struggled in September. He dominated early on in October. He'll get it back. 2-0, we're down. 2 runners on, 2 no outs. Come on, team. Abbott, lock it down, please. Abbott's got to get something figured out here.
To break this one open here in Game 2 of the World Series. That one out to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in. They won't test it here. Bases loaded. No outs.
Close. I tried to get there as fast as I could.
3 hits in a row.
1 down. Spencer
At least Andrew is able to hold them to 1 more. No, they're still going.
Power spot
They gotta run. Come on, team.
Runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, on a line, base hit. Jeffers
Can't throw it any better. That's what we do. What an assist.
And they cut him down.
So many assists. I mean,
Comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out, and that's the attitude.
great tag, too. 5-0. It's all right. We got this. We're the Raleigh Reds. We've been here before, everybody. We've been here multiple times this year. We were here last year, too. We're the Raleigh Reds for a reason. Let's act like it. Bottom of the 4th, bases wide open, 1 out. Only swing at pitches inside the zone. Let's record a hit after taking the first pitch. 1 time. Can't swing. That's a good one to take.
Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Next
Good
offering
pitch.
is in for a strike.
That's a beautiful
Talk about that
pitch.
intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players
Don't want
like
it.
Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kurt Gibson. Just iconic moments.
1 down, base is empty. And strike 2.
That's just perfect placement. I tell you, Pablo is hitting his spots tonight. Hating these corners. Look at that pitching.
And
Good take.
another ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 2.
1 time.
Good plate appearance.
Great
there.
walks.
Able to take the walk.
It's
Never
tough
gonna
after
complain
falling
about that.
behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes.
Manager,
but
are you
now
sure?
At least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Save and second.
I tell ya, our manager,
See
David
teams try
Bell,
to
has
claw
been
back
spot
into
on.
games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
That's a great, not a great jump, but just good speed and a good slide. 1 out here. Come on, Alex. 2-2
And a
count.
second.
He's going to bunt?
And a sack
That's
bunt
perfect.
here. And that's an out.
That's
on
a
the
great
sacrifice.
sack bunt.
Really nice technique right there to get that sack.
Almost
bunt
one to
down.
get a base hit
Bounces
on.
That runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
If that's Ellie, that's
Here's
a
the
base
left
hit.
fielder, Jake
Every single
Freeman.
time. Come on, Jake.
The runner
1
at
time for
third,
Jake.
This is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
In the air to left center.
All right. We got some production. We got some momentum. I know there's no runs to show for it, but we got this. There's plenty of baseball left,
Reds
everybody.
lead 1.
5 runs.
Still
We've done it
looking at
1,000
that
times.
5-0 deficit.
It's the World Series. We got this. 5-3, the Raleigh Reds. We could tie it with 1 swing here. Bottom of the 5th. Runner on first. 2 outs. Come on.
That's
want
in
it.
there.
I got to
And it's
see it
0-1.
right away and predict the pitch in order to send it.
Here's
That's
swing and a
gone!
drive left
Ryan,
field, and he
the
knew it.
Punisher. I was sitting on a circle change.
And we're all square.
What a
It's
gift.
5-5.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last.
That's a tie, game 2 of the World Series, everybody. You talk about getting the fans fired up. Fastball first pitch or sinker, right? I was sitting circle change. I knew it was going to be sinker, changeup. I read it, sent it.
But you're playing in real time.
You can't beat baseball. I'm telling you that right now.
Just like right there.
You can't beat it. You cannot beat those moments right there. You just can't.
Go ahead, run on base. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Come on, Graham. 5-5 ball game. Top of the 7th.
In here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your
Ex-Cincinnati Red here. He was Ryan's teammate last year. Won a World Series with this team. He left to go to Minnesota after Minnesota lost the World Series. We didn't sign him back. Steer left, and he's back for revenge. He's going to try to, at least. They should have never have let him go. It's worked out, but still.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air, right field. Oh, he botches it. The throw into second.
You got him. Ryan, good job.
Stayed with it nicely.
Heads up play.
It happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like you just got a bad read on the ball.
Yeah, Ryan
The good
just
throw from
missed
the
it,
outfield
honestly.
was perfect to get the out.
We're lucky. We are lucky.
1 down, runner at first.
Spencer
Now
Steer
it's the
got on
right
base there,
fielder.
no runs.
He's already homered here in this one.
5-5.
Oh, look
Runner
out
on
here.
first, bottom of the 7th, one
Ready
out.
to swing in this situation.
Edward Cabrera on the mound. Circle change, 4-seam, slurve, sinker, slider. What is he going to throw first pitch? I love baseball.
And there's a ball.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Let's
Now
go!
it's belted.
Get
Deep to left.
out of here!
Home
Right in
run.
the sweet spot. You better watch out when Ryan the Punisher's
His
out.
second home run of the game. It's 7-5. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah,
I
this guy
tell ya,
lives for big
you can't
moments,
make
and
that
right
mistake on
there
Ryan.
made a
You can't.
statement big time.
When you throw a low fastball to a high-level professional golfer and baseball player, Ryan loves that low pitch. It's just like golfing. Low fastball is a sweet spot. He's going to send it 50% of the time.
Once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Best World Series ever for Ryan so far. 2 home runs, Reds win.
You know, you have an
2-0.
opportunity to get back in the ball game, but you're also going to have to keep that other team from increasing that lead to perhaps 10. They did just that. Both sides of the ball, excellent job to get the win in this one.
Incredible. Not only great home run hitting, great plate discipline, being patient,
And this one
predicting
ends
pitches
with the score
perfectly.
8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Tanner Scott, 5 saves. Imagine if I had this focus in every single game in this series like I've had in this postseason. I've been locked in, focusing on every pitch like it could be our last, like it could be the last episode. You've seen a different level of focus from me today, and it's really paid off. And I will keep doing that here for the rest of the series. The life stories will continue in MLB The Show 25. We focus up and we win. Life stories come later. 2 for 2. 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. Ryan Gamer and this Rally Reds team rallied together down 5-0 to win Game 2. Minnesota is shocked. They are absolutely shocked. They can't believe it. Like, we got to go back to these home runs. We got to go back. 372 and 374. Just high-intensity home runs, everybody. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Ryan wants to win. Look at this guy. Look, he's just having fun here in Cincinnati. World Series and just having a blast. Like, are you kidding me? Does it get better than that? That ball was absolutely smashed. I just love this game. I love this game so much. And, like, to be in the World Series, to be in this moment right here, with all of you all that have watched this series, and I've just loved this since day one. It means so much, and I got to take a screenshot here so we remember this moment. But thank you all. Thank you all so much for the support. This is just fantastic. To be here back in the World Series and to have a chance, that's clutch. We had 2 walks, 1st and 4th inning. We waited for our pitch, home run in the 5th, home run in the 7th. That is textbook hitting. I knew after that sinker earlier, that fastball he threw first pitch in the 5th, I knew a circle change was coming after. I knew it. And it happened to be the right prediction. That is when baseball is the most rewarding game ever. When you can predict the pitch, predict the spot, and see it right away and just send it out of the park. Wow. That's home field advantage. We go to Minnesota now, everybody. We go to Minnesota. 2-0. We did the same thing last year, but we got up 2 games in Minnesota last year. No. Now we're up 2. Minnesota's on the ropes here. And they're going to try to rally in front of their home fans there. This is going to be epic. We got Bradley on the mound, who really struggled. Struggled big time. They got Joe Ryan on the mound. Ryan is batting .474, 7 home runs, 19 RBIs, and a slugging of 1,000. He not only won MVP, he wants to win postseason MVP and World Series MVP. And honestly, he's about to do just that. This is insane, everybody. Get those 1-times ready. Let's get fired up. We need Bradley to wake up, though. He had a rough outing. It's all right. That's baseball. You build up your teammates, and you keep fighting together as a unit. We can win. We have to focus up and get the job done 1 at-bat at a time, 1 pitch at a time on defense. We got this. Let's inspire this Cincinnati Reds fan base. You know we're going to have Reds fans here. You know at Great American Ballpark here, they're having a watch party right now in Cincinnati. Let's do it for them. Let's do it for all of you all on YouTube who have believed in this team.
Festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next.
This is for each and every one of you all. Let's keep fighting.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Minnesota Twins. So just about set and towing the slab in this one, Joe Ryan. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Number 12 in the box now.
We're 2 wins away from winning back-to-back World Series, everybody. 2 times home run championship. Ryan did it his rookie year. And then also this year, of course.
And that's off the inside edge.
1-1.
And the count even 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering.
Why chase that with 2 balls? No, that might 1-2.
Something that he can hit hard
Why
and
chase
drive
that?
over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down.
Well,
1, 2, 3.
I saw a
Nobody
fastball.
left for Cincinnati.
Sitting fastball.
And
Did
now
not
the
see that
Twins will go
slider
to work
until it
on
was too
offense.
late.
We've got no score.
That's a home run
You're
if that's a
watching the
fastball.
World Series on the show.
Great pitch, right? We have to give credit to Joe Ryan there. Reds are up
Joe
2-0.
Ryan, the journey so interesting. When
Runner
you
on
think
third, 1 out.
of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins.
1 time, everybody. Drop those 1 times. They're working today.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Sanchez going back on it.
That's still a sac fly. I'll take it. Thank you for the 1 times. That's 3-0.
He'll score the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly.
Now batting.
That's a huge sac fly, really. 3-0, top the 5th. Nobody on, 2 outs.
That misses the zone. And it's
This is one of my best hitting ballparks in this game. It wasn't the same last World Series, but I hit so well here. We got to get it together, though.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
He got
Good
away
pitch.
with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
That's
So far,
it.
all
Joe
we've seen
Ryan
is some
just
batter fastballs. Look for him to
giving
slow it
us
down
pitches
right
to
here
hit
ahead in the
on. I
count.
don't know what's going on. Come on.
Warning track.
You better watch out,
And you
Joe.
can touch 'em all, baseball man.
You throw 3 fastballs down the middle, the best hitter in Major League Baseball is going to send one of them out of the ballpark.
That's his 3rd home run of the
452.
series. It's 4-0.
What?
Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got
That's
his
a
timing
massive
locked
mistake.
in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Now, granted, I was behind the fastball there. Like, I don't blame Joe Ryan for throwing that. I think he made a mistake, though. I don't think he was trying to put that in the sweet spot for Ryan.
The ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that.
That
hitter
went out
off
of the
balance.
ballpark.
Clearly not fooled by the
No, it didn't.
location
What a
or the
catch.
velocity. He was.
Digging
These
in
fans
is the
in these
switch-hitting
ballparks in
outfielder.
MLB The
He's
Show
already
24 are
homered in this
insane.
game.
4-1. We got, look at that. Like, no respect for Ryan the Punisher, really. That last at-bat for Joe Ryan, it worked for the most part until that final pitch. I was sitting fastball. 4-1. Runner on first 2 outs, top of the 7th. Come on.
And the first offering is not close.
Finish your story, Ryan. Series finale, World Series. That's beautiful.
Swing and a base
Our
hit.
series finale
And
in
the
MLB The Show
postseason
23 was
success
our second
continues
missed
for him.
playoffs in a row for the Oakland
Well,
A's.
Singy, he is locked in there.
That was the
Well,
series
he's
finale
really
in that
slowed
series.
the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two
Or maybe it's the home run
behind.
derby. I
The way
can't
that he
remember.
squared up that baseball tells
was
me that he is
not
seeing
good.
it like a beach ball.
And that's
We're playing great though. Bases loaded here,
Well,
2
the stage
outs.
has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities,
Jake.
and this is one of them right here.
Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. And here it comes. Up the middle. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam. No outs. Runner at first.
That's
Now
rough, but
it's
it's
the
baseball.
switch-hitting
4-3.
outfielder. He's already
Okay.
homered here in this one.
Minnesota's back in it, using the momentum from their home fans. Top the 9th. Runner on first. No outs. Get on base.
And a
It's a
foul
home run
ball
pitch.
left side.
I don't know what they're doing. It's working
Crowd
for the
locked in
most
right
part, though.
now.
Not really. We're 2 for
1-run
3,
game
but
here in the 9th.
they're hitting it right in the sweet spot.
Check
That's
swing. Did he
perfect
go?
pitching.
Yes, he did.
That's how you do it. Great fat. Now I get why he went with the fastball. Low changeup after. Beautiful pitching.
That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one not
Almost
close.
hit Ryan. I mean,
And
we'll
that's
take a
ball
hit
2.
any day. That's a free base.
Swing and a pop-up.
You got to swing at that 2 strike.
Moving on to
It's in the
this
zone. Couldn't get up there on it. That's a great spot to strike us
And
out.
there's
That's
one down.
beautiful pitching. Yeah, Edward Cabrera just did a great job pitching against Ryan. He escaped that first pitch fastball. It's a good time to put one in the
This team
zone.
needs
Reds
is
win!
one more win, but when you're playing in the postseason,
We didn't have a play in the field.
It's not just a win of a game. It's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat. It's a win of a pitch count, and that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Minnesota came in barely to the playoffs as a 6th seed. They fell apart the last couple months of the season. They barely made it, and they are doing what they did last year, struggling to get things going in the World Series. This is a repeat, but what we have to make sure we do is finish our story.
8-3, the
We have to
final
close
in
this
one.
out.
For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Reds lead 3-0, 1 game away from back-to-back World Series championships. 1 game away. The odds are in our favor. Like, we have this locked down. We just have to make sure we keep the same focus we've been keeping this whole time. What a World Series. 3 home runs, 6 RBIs, 4 for 9 in the World Series. We're going to win postseason MVP, on pace to win World Series MVP. We have to finish our story. Come on. Get your one times ready. Let's just return to the clubhouse. Let's actually see how good our team hit. 14 hits. Just incredible. Ryan Gamer does great. Ellie De La Cruz, Marte, Ward. A lot of RBIs for the team. Like, look at this. And our bullpen does what they've done all year. Alexis Diaz gets the save there, not Tanner Scott. So let's go. Okay. You all nervous? Yeah, I am, because if we lose this, it's going to go down as the worst series finale on the Gamerability YouTube channel. Even though we made the World Series, if we lose by reverse sweep, it would be pitiful. Like, we have home field advantage. We had the lead, which means the last 2 games will be at Great American Ballpark, even if they win the next 2. We have to close this out, everybody. We cannot let Minnesota have any momentum. We are diving straight into the game. Without further ado, it is time for Game 4 of the World Series. The backs of the Minnesota Twins are against the wall. If they lose, they are done 2 years in a row getting swept by this incredible Cincinnati Reds team. We are still in Minnesota. Can they rally behind their fan base to get ready? Or are the Rally Reds going to rally together for back-to-back World Series? We'll never forget that Game 2 when we were down 5-0 if we win. Focus up, YouTube. Come on.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Minnesota Twins.
These are the moments you live for, everybody. Like, this is what it's all about.
Just about ready to go. And today on the hill, Max Fried. What do you have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Yeah, it's tough to hit Max, but we've been studying film. 21 RBIs in the postseason.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Yo, what yeah, he's got that nasty 12-6 curve.
Pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. And he deals.
You think they really used MLB The Show to go over scouting reports? Do you think they just said that?
At first, but it was 2019,
I think that's true.
And he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Full count. What a rip. What a World Series this has been for Ryan. You got to keep it going.
Runners at the corners after a one-out single.
That is massive.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Just textbook hitting, right? Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy at all.
And
just textbook hitting.
It's early,
Come on,
but
Alex.
these at-bats can impact a game
Still.
just as much as they do later.
Okay.
Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Fried checks over to first, and he's back.
The last thing he wants is to
You all
hit
are
the ball on
shocked,
the
right?
ground,
I'm just as shocked as you all are.
Pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike.
Did we finally learn how to still on the 96th episode of this series? The final episode, it is 96, right? Yeah, 96. I finally learned how to still. 96 episodes.
Here in Game 4 of the World Series.
Great time to learn it.
On the ground to short, Correa. Fires across the diamond. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
That's a run, though. Should we have went? I didn't want to risk anything. I don't know. We probably should have, but I didn't want to do anything crazy. So we're still in runner and scoring position still, so why risk it? We got to run. That's all that matters. Game 4 of the World Series. One win away from back-to-back.
Out to short, Correa. Over to first. They limit the damage here.
That's still a great inning. That's how you start out a World Series game when you're on the road.
On to the bottom of the first.
In Minnesota.
The fourth
Silence the
game
fans
of the World
early.
Series.
Look, 1-1.
In now for the Reds, number 12.
Give us a play in the field. Our defense must be dominating or they're just not hitting it to right. Top the fourth. Nobody on, no outs.
Leads to some really special moments.
You gotta wait. That's a high percentage pitch. I saw fastball. I read fastball.
Nice job of keeping the ball out of the
But
air. Let
just
the defense work
a
behind
little
it
off.
with another ground ball.
You gotta wait on that and send it. 2-1. We're down. Come on, Reds. Runner on first. Top of the sixth. 1 out.
In there at the knees.
That's Max.
1-1.
Max's 66th pitch, I believe, or 65.
Ground ball could be 2. Castro to second.
Most
Double
painful
play.
thing in baseball
They
right
can't
there.
seem to break
The only
through.
thing worse is a
Inning
triple play.
over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
That's heartbreaking. Sometimes baseball can just be a rough sport, everybody, as we all know. 5-4. We're still playing great.
So 2 down, and now the
Rally
right fielder,
Reds come
1
back
for
3-2.
3.
Top the eighth. Base is wide open. Griffin Jacks on the mound. Slurve, four-seam sinker, circle change, cutter. Just get on base. 2 outs. Just get on base.
Jacks, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. 2 down, nobody on. And
That is
there's
a
the strike.
disgusting slurve. It looked like a fastball, and then it just broke a mile. Wow. That sinker's disgusting. Griffin Jacks? You're insane.
And the pitch. That's outside, and it's 2-2.
Get those 1-times ready. This could be your last one of the MLB The Show 24 series, everybody. This could be your final 1-time. Make it count.
And here it comes. That smash towards center.
Get down, get down.
Buxton makes the catch.
Thank you for the
and
1-times.
that'll do it.
Close. Can
A
we
couple
hold
of
on?
runs in
Give
the
us a play in the
inning
field,
puts them
please.
ahead.
We haven't
Last
had
half
one
of the
today.
8th coming up.
Give
It's
us a
the
play in the
Reds
field.
3 and the Twins 2.
Let Ryan steal a home run to win the game. Reds win! Reds win! The sweep! 2 years in a row! Minnesota can't handle this Cincinnati Reds team.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Look at that. Would you look at that? Wow. Does it get better than that?
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game.
I just can't believe it either. I just can't believe it.
And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present
Look at
the
Ryan.
Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs.
Look at this. Like, what a special moment. I don't even know what to say.
Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
We'll never forget it, everybody. You all were here for it. I mean, this is a special series. This is probably the best series I can say now on the channel. 5 for 13 in the World Series. 3 home runs, 6 RBIs. The best postseason you could dream of. Ryan Gamer and this Rally Reds team came back 5-0 in Game 2 at Great American Ballpark to basically shift the momentum, and that took all the wind out of the sails of the Minnesota Twins. I just can't believe it. This is a historical episode. Absolutely historical performance. Selm comes in and dominates. Our team is on another level. Tanner Scott gets his 6th save of the postseason. We absolutely dominated. Wow. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. I don't even know what to say. We did it. We did it. We did it. We actually did it. We did it. You all were here. You talk about a night and day series from MLB The Show 23. And MLB The Show 23, Ryan Gamer got drafted to the Oakland A's. Never made the playoffs. He played great baseball. He broke records. But the final episode of that series was very disappointed because we never made the playoffs. We bounced back in MLB The Show 24. Some of the worst fielding you will ever see in this video game. Some of the worst fielding. But now we conquered so much and we get to read this. Congratulations. The Reds have won the World Series. The 2025 and 2024 back-to-back World Championships or champions are your Cincinnati Reds. I tell you, we had so much heart. I had a different level of focus in this postseason. You all know that if you watch this whole series. If you're new here, well, be ready for MLB The Show 25. It's going to be electric, starting in high school and then going on to college and then trying to make our way to the majors. I'm just so proud. I'm so proud of this team. We had the best baseball team out there. There's just no doubt about it. We had the best baseball team ever. I mean, batted .457, 8 home runs, 21 RBIs, a slugging of over 1,000. Like, we have to take a look at the MVP. It has to be us, right? It has to be us. That is just unreal. Thank you all for never giving up on this team. Wait, World Series MVP goes to TJ Friedl, who had 0 home runs and 0 RBIs. Is that... Wait, okay, I'm happy for the teammate. Listen, Ryan got postseason MVP. That is amazing. It's given to the individual in each league who contributes the most to their team's success during the postseason. Ryan Gamer won it in 2024 and 2025. .457 average, 8 home runs, 21 RBIs is nuts. And we played great in the World Series as well. Now, I'm not sure here. Can you not win both? The award is given to the player who contributes the most to their team's success in the World Series. Only one player in the history of the World Series has ever received the award while being on the losing team. Oh. So, wait. How did we not win the World Series? What is going on here, everybody? Can you not win both? I'm serious. If you win postseason MVP, can you not win World Series MVP? Because TJ Friedl got it with 0 home runs, 0 RBIs, but it says he batted .500. I mean, we dominated. There's no way we didn't win it. There's no way. But hey, I don't care about that, honestly. I really don't. I don't care about that one bit. You know what we care about is winning the World Series. It's a team sport. I'm happy for TJ Friedl. I bet Ryan Gamer said, you know what? No. We're giving it to TJ Friedl. I mean, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for TJ for getting that award. Kelm Collier the previous year. I mean, maybe he did great in the field. Wasn't that the best baseball you've seen from Ryan Gamer in this entire career mode series, this postseason run? 2025 postseason, the best hitting and the best fielding for Ryan Gamer's career. I mean, I'm blown away. Final episode, everybody. We did it. You talk about the perfect storylines, too. 2 years in a row facing off against Minnesota. Minnesota did not have as good of a team this year. I will say that. They lost a lot in the pitching staff. They still had good talent. Don't get me wrong. Their bullpen was a problem, and it showed up in the World Series. Their bullpen couldn't carry them through. Our bullpen is absolutely phenomenal, and it showed. And they just did not have the stuff again to beat us. They just didn't have their stuff again. They didn't have everything together. The pitchers did not have their stuff. They just could not get the right pitches going. They just could not get momentum. Their bats were fine, but we rallied together, faced adversity in Game 2 to say we want to win the World Series. And we won it in Minnesota, Game 4, 2 years in a row. I mean, last year it was in Great American Ballpark, though, right? Because they were the home team advantage, I think. So, yeah, I mean, I can't believe it. I know you all can't believe it either. This was just a fantastic turnaround. I went from one of the worst fielders to pretty good. Can we look at stats here? Can't you look at like career stats or something and extras here to where you can see like the ballparks and everything? I think you can. Maybe not. Yeah, stats and awards. So let's go here. This is where you can see stats by count. This is what I want to see. So our best count for how many home runs did we hit the most home runs in? 0-0. That's why we swing at the first pitch, everybody. 0-0 counts, we dominated. 46 RBIs, 21 home runs, an average of 408. Our worst count, it looks like, was 0-2. That makes sense. Still 6 home runs. What was our best average count? 559 from 1-1 counts and 14 home runs. That's amazing. 30 RBIs. 558 from 2-1 counts. That's why you got to get ahead in the count. When we are ahead in the count, we dominate. But when we get behind in the count, we struggle. Look at that. When we're 3-1, we need to stop swinging, right? Remember when I said it's our favorite count, home run hitters count? Well, in my dreams, it is 143. Yeah, Ryan, that is not your best count. Full count, we're pretty good, actually. That's actually surprising. 3-0, that's why we get the green light. But 3-1, Ryan's going to give the red light in MLB The Show 25. I honestly learned a lot by this. That's why I always look at it. Because you learn a lot from this. You learn so much from this about your tendencies, and we got to get ahead in the count. That's something. If I want you all, before MLB The Show 25, to go back and watch the MLB The Show 23 series and MLB The Show 22. Watch my plate discipline. I was chasing too much. That's something I really focus on this time, and we did it. What was our highest average against the Cardinals? No, let's see. Can we sort? We can't sort by team. Okay. So Cardinals, we batted 380, hit 12 home runs. Brewers, 13 home runs. What team did we hit the most home runs against? We played great against a lot of teams. We never, was there a team we never hit a home run on? That's what I'm looking for. No. Ryan Gamer hit a home run on every team in Major League Baseball. We crushed it against the Pirates. And what about the Cubs? Yeah, we crushed it against the Cubs too. 17 home runs. That's the most home runs. It's always the Cubs. I tell you, I just get fired up when I play against the Cubs. I told you the Cubs fear when they see Ryan Gamer coming to town. Like, they fear Ryan Gamer. I can tell you that right now. The Twins only played us 7 games. Wait, they played us 8 games, right? I guess it's not counting the final World Series game yet. That's 7 home runs and 13 hits. Just incredible baseball. 11 RBIs. I mean, batted .520 against the Twins. And look at career stats, everybody. Look at this. This is one of my favorite things to look at. In the playoffs of 2025, we batted .457, 21 hits, 12 runs, 3 doubles, 8 home runs, 21 RBIs, 4 stolen bases. Ryan just played the best baseball he's ever played. And what about fielding? I feel like we played amazing fielding. Come on. Yeah, 10 and 14. 1,000 fielding. We did it. Can we just get the postseason Gold Glove? Is that not a thing? So, AA, we batted .463 and then .422 in AAA. .422 our first year of the majors with 127 hits in only 77 games and 44 home runs, winning the home run title for the National League. That's nuts. Our first full season, we played all 162 games. And look at these stats. .435 average. We already looked at this in the regular season finale, but I'll scroll through it again in case you missed it. 118 home runs, breaking the single season RBI record. Breaking the single season home run record, breaking Barry Bonds' record. We broke Hack Wilson's single season RBI record. We broke Ichiro's single season hits record. I think it was 261 or 262, and we got 283. Broke every record you could imagine. Now, the most rewarding stat for me is the fielding improvements. Like, I know we didn't win a Gold Glove, but look at this. 104 assists, 277 putouts. That's amazing. Only 4 errors. We had 2 errors in 77 games. Then 162 we had. That's very similar. But still, 990 versus 987. Not enough for a Gold Glove. But wait, what happened in AAA? Wait, how many games did we play? Did I learn how to field in AAA? 26 games? 1,000? I got it together in AAA. It was AA where my fielding. So the funny thing is, you all like, Ryan, you had only had 1 error in AA. Well, I'm glad you asked. So Ryan in AA had a lot of plays that were so bad they weren't considered errors because he wasn't close enough to the ball for it to be considered an error. So although it's not an error on the stat sheet, it's one of those when you get to the dugout, your manager yells at you. So although it says 990 and 1 error, it was more like 15 errors. And you're talking, what about the draft combine? The MLB combine? Oh, I don't think we played in that. Just don't watch episode 1. Yeah, combine? No. I don't think we ever played in the combine. Career earnings, Ryan only got paid $1,141,285. I say only because you're looking at the best baseball player in Major League Baseball history. Ryan Gamer did it all. He truly did it all. Like, it's nuts. It is absolutely insane. Let's go through the entire career here before we close it out. Here we go. Drafted in the 7th round by the Reds. First AA at bat at Birmingham Barons. That was for April 5th, 2024. Then we got our first hit in our second game against the Birmingham Barons. We got our first home run that game as well. And then we went and got 4 hits and 4 at-bats versus the Tennessee Smokies. I wish all games did this. I love that they do this. Road to glory in college football needs this. Promoted to AAA 2024. Went to the bats in June. Got our first at-bat. Had our first hit as well. Had 5 hits and 5 at-bats as well against Indianapolis. And then first AAA home run on June 5th, 4 days after he made his AAA debut for the Bats. And then we got promoted on July 2nd. So it's been a month for the Louisville Bats, and we were dominating with the Bats, if you remember. And they missed Ryan Gamer because they started losing after he left. We played against the Yankees. I'll never forget this. We got a hit, we got a home run that game, and we got a home run robbery against Aaron Judge in the field. That's when our fielding started to take off. Then on 7/13, we had a perfect game. 4 hits and 4 at-bats against Miami. And then a 2 home run game against the Marlins. And then 3 RBI game against the Marlins as well. Like, I love that they do this. This is so cool. Then we won the division title. Remember, this Reds team was far out of the playoffs. Far out. Ryan Gamer led them to a massive win streak and a massive stretch to make the playoffs. We won the division title. We are the league leader in home runs, which is insane. We won Rookie of the Year, Silver Slugger for outfield, home run champion as well. And we went and won the division series. We won the championship series. We won postseason MVP. We won the World Series. And then the Reds signed us back. It doesn't say it, but for the minimum contract. Because listen, Ryan never does it for the money. He doesn't do it for the money. He does it to win, no matter the sport. He doesn't care about the contracts. First MLB cycle was hit in season 2, 2025, on May 16th. Wow, against the Texas Rangers. That is insane. That is insane. I remember that against Texas. Yeah. We set the single season home runs record. We won the home run derby. We made the All-Star team. I don't remember if we had a hit in the All-Star game. I can't remember. We set the single season runs batted in record that Hack Wilson set many, many years ago. We broke the single season hits record. Does it say we broke the single season home run? Why does it not say we broke the single season home run? Oh, there it is. Set the single season home runs record before the home run derby. Oh, yeah, I just read that. Before the home run derby. Team made the postseason. We won the division title. League leader in home runs, league leader in doubles, league leader in RBIs, league leader in batting average, league leader in hits, lead leaguer in runs, in slugging percent, and on base OPS plus, right? That's insane. One most valuable player. We won the batting title, the Hank Aaron Award, the Silver Slugger, the Home Run Championship, the Triple Crown winner 2 years in a row. And we went on to win the division series, win the championship series, win the postseason MVP, and won the World Series 2 years in a row. If that doesn't get you fired up about a series finale, I don't know what will. This was a historical series here on the channel that you all were all very much a part of. No matter when you jumped in, I want you to know that I am very thankful for all of y'all's support, all the positivity in the comments, all the fun comments. We just had such a good time in this one. This is going to be a series that people will go back and watch 10 years from now as one of the best series on the Gamerability YouTube channel. We made history, and Ryan Gamer will be forever remembered in this series as a true best baseball player of all time. And he will be retired. We will start with a new version, maybe Ryan Gamer Jr. in MLB The Show 25 in high school, and go through it and see if Jr. can accomplish what Ryan Gamer has accomplished. What an electric journey this was for Ryan Gamer. Like, I just can't believe it. I cannot believe it, everybody. This was absolutely unreal. I'm so proud of this team. I'm proud of you all as well for sticking with this Reds team and just being here, having a good time, dropping likes, leaving positive comments, and just watching these videos. Your support is greatly appreciated. You all are all legends. And if you got some enjoyment and enjoyed this series, be sure to drop a like before you go. It really helps. Leave some hype in the comments and let me know your favorite moment. I don't know my favorite moment. There was many favorite moments. It's got to be the first World Series. And it's got to be this postseason. This postseason, I played the best I've ever played. It's just a fact. This playoffs run was the best I've ever played in this video game. That was absolutely insane, everybody. I don't even know what to say besides thank you all. I'm shocked, just like you all are. We got the job done. We dominated 2 years in a row against Minnesota. They can't handle the Cincinnati Reds in the World Series. But hey, congrats to Minnesota, right? Congrats to Minnesota. You can see what they got through. They barely made the playoffs. They barely made it. And they battled through Cleveland. They battled through Seattle. After being down in that series 1-0, won the next 4. They made it, and then they didn't show up. Their bullpen really let them down. That was their struggle all year. And they fell apart last 2 months. They were the #1 team in baseball right there with us when we played them. And they fell apart. And we just dominated. Seattle, I kind of wanted to see Seattle make it. I'll be honest. We saw Twins in the first season. I was rooting for Seattle. But we got the rematch, which is pretty awesome. And we swept them again. Imagine Minnesota. Minnesota's going to fear Ryan Gamer, right? Wow, imagine what would happen on a full career here in MLB The Show 24 across 10 years. I wish that you could transfer your saves over to the new game. Imagine if you could like bring it over and just continue. I want to start over anyways because I want to go to high school, but that would be cool to do just to see how Ryan did in like a simulation. But thank you all. That's all I could say is just thank you. This series is so special to me. It might be my favorite one on the channel now. We led my Cincinnati Reds to back-to-back World Series. I dream of the day here over these next 10 years that my Reds can somehow pull off back-to-back World Series, but I still dream big, right? But thank you. You can check out my other career mode series in the video description below. PGA 2K25 is going on right now. Check it out. That's the newest one right now, but then MLB The Show 25 will start on March 14th if everything goes to plan. Many of y'all may not know this, or maybe you do. Having my first child, so when you're watching this, I'm away, probably on paternity leave for a while, so I'll be gone for about 3 weeks to a month, but I'll be back for MLB The Show. But I'm recording a lot of videos and events, and I'm just, this is amazing. This is probably the best series on the channel, up there with WWE 2K24. People always ask me, what's your favorite? WWE 2K24. Trust me, watch it. The playlist is in the description. It is the most exciting and just so much fun series here on the channel. One of my all-time favorite series. So many funny moments and just great moments. Check it out. And then I would say this one is up there. Kentucky Dynasty 100%, where Ryan Gamers led Kentucky Wildcats to multiple national championships. The College Football Road to Glory series is up there. All the PGA series, the EA PGA Tour series has been awesome. And there's just been so many great series here on the channel. The NHL 24 one, so many fights. Madden 25 was absolutely electric this year. If you missed Madden 25, watch that season. Trust me. If you don't watch the season, just watch the postseason. It is the most exciting postseason on the channel, minus this one. This is probably up there with it. We just, that was a rally for this Reds team. We battled all the way to the end. What a journey this has been. I will see you all in the next video on the channel, and I will see you in MLB The Show 25. We won back-to-back World Series and became known as the best hitter in Major League Baseball. Not the best fielder, not the best base runner, but the best hitter. I will see you next time. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.